This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the incredible safety red roulette system by one of my subscribers, William B. Let's go ahead and place the bets. I'm going to show you everything he's been doing. He said this is extremely simple, but it'll make you lots of money in the casino. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be betting on red for $10 to start, and let's go ahead and spin. The timer's set, and here we go. That's a 00 to start, so that's a loss. So we're going to increase by 1 unit on losses. We're going to go to 20 now and spin.
No more bets.
Here we go. My goodness, what a horrible start. There's a 00, but that happens. Back-to-back 00s, actually. So let's go up another unit. We'll be at 30 now.
No more bets.
And spin. Okay, that's another loss, 17 black. So not the best start, but let's keep increasing by 1 unit. But there's a lot more to it than that. And let's go ahead and spin. We're minus 60 already and down early. And that's another loss, 33 black. Okay, let's go ahead and increase again. Now we're at 50. Okay, we finally got a win with 19 red. So with this system, we stay where we're at if we get a win. So let's go ahead and spin again here. We're at $50. There's another win on 32 red. Okay, that's another win. Let's go ahead now. And what we're going to do now is change the bet from 50 to 10. So let's go ahead and do that. And spin. And the reason we're going to change it is because to get to new session profit, we only need $10. So we lost there. Okay, so now we're going to go to 20. And spin. Okay, there's a win on 25 red. Okay, so that's new session profit at $10. So we go back to 10 on red. And spin. That's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we increase by 1 unit. So now we're at 20, and William B says this is the safest system there is, and that you will start making money consistently in the casino with this one. And that's a loss at 20, so we're going to go to 30. Remember where our session profit level was there, and let's establish a new session profit. Okay, that's a 10 black. Okay, that's another loss. So lots of losses so far. So I'm actually glad that we're getting lots of losses, because if this really is the safest roulette system, it's going to be able to be just fine with that. And that's a 23 red. Okay, that's a $40 win. Okay, so we don't need to stay at 40 now, because to get to new session profit, all we have to do is get to 20. That's a $30 bet. So let's go to 30 on red. All right, here we go. Okay, we got it. So that's new session profit at 20. So we go back to 10 on red. And you can see we're up $20. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 1 red. That's a win. So that's new session profit. When I say session profit, that means the highest profit since we've started. So we're at 30 now. So we still have a $10 bet on red. And we're trying to get to 40 now. And we did. That's a 3 red. Fantastic. So now we are up 40. We just continue to bet 10 on red. And we're trying to maintain, to get a new session profit, $10 higher each and every time. And that's another one right there. So now we're up 50. Let's spin again with 10 on red. Again, this is Safety Red by William B. And that is a 12 red. And that's another win. So we started out with horrible numbers, and we're already up 60 now. So you can see that it so far it dealt with the really bad numbers and fantastic. And now that things are going our way, we're making money. And that's another win at 10. So we're up 70. That's our session profit level. That, again, is the highest level of profit since we've started. That's a 7 red. That's another win. And now all of a sudden we're up $80. So let's rebet again at 10 here. But we have to remember where we're at. with this system. We're at 80, now we're at 90, and that's a 3 red. And that's always nice when you're playing this system. If you get a bunch of reds in a row, we start out really bad, but if we get a win here, we'll be up $100 already. And but that's not the whole. The whole key to this is not making money fast. The key to this is consistently making money and not losing. And that is a $10 loss, so we go to 20. But remember that we were up 90, so we need $100 for our next session profit. And that's a loss there at 22 black. So we increase by a unit. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Now we're at 30. And that's another loss, 31 black. So hopefully I'll be able to show you with this system that even if we get a bunch of bad spins in a row again, we'll be able to recover and establish new session profit again. And there's a win with 21 red. Okay, that's a $40 win. And our new session profit is going to be at 100. We don't need to stay at 40. We only need 30 for that, so we just bet 30.
No more bets.
And spin. Let's see if we can establish that. But that's a loss, 29 black, so we go up a unit. So now we go from 30 to 40. And spin. Here we go. That's a win, 27 red. All right, so we're at 80, and we don't need to stay at 40 to achieve new session profit, so we bet 20. That's all it takes to achieve new session profit at 100. That's a win, so we did it. So now we're shooting for 110, and you can see we're up $100. We go back to 10 on red and spend. Again, this is Safety Red by William B. And so far, it's dealt really well with adversity, and that's a 14 red. That's a win. So now we have new session profit at 110. Let's spin again here. Here we go. That's an 8 black. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase.
No more bets.
And spin here. Here we go. And that's a 21 red. That's a win. So that's new session profit at 120. So we go back to 10. Now we're trying to get to 130. Here we go. That's a win right there. That's new session profit again. Now our profit level's at 130. So that's the main thing with this. Never forget where your highest level was. And if you do forget, just try to get back on track. That's a 29 black, and that's a loss. Okay, so we were at 130. We're trying to get to 140. We're going to increase by 1 unit. Here we go. That's a loss for black. So we increase by a unit. Here we go. Now we're at 30.
No more
And let's go ahead and spin. It's a 13 black. And that's a loss. You can see that drops us back to 70 temporarily. We're going to increase by a unit. Here we go. And there's a lot more to this coming up, so make sure you watch the whole video. This is a really good one. And I'm going to show you again here how to deal with adversity. We've lost 4 in a row.
No more bets.
And let's see if we can turn this around and improve this, that this is Safety Red. And now we've lost 5 in a row. So it's going to really test us. You can see temporarily we're minus 20 now, but we're going to keep increasing after every loss. Here we go. That's a win finally with 16 red. Okay, so we're at $40 profit right now, so we're just going to rebet and spin at 60. Here we go. Okay, we got it. 12 red. Let's see where that puts us. So to get to 130, we don't need to bet 60 anymore. We just need to bet 30 to get to that new profit level.
No more
So
bets.
let's go ahead and do that and spin. And see how that resets us back a little without completely resetting? And then it saved us money there because we didn't lose 60. We only lost 30. So now we go back to 40. And we're up 70 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. We'll build it back up here. And that's a 0. That's another loss. So we increase by another unit. So now we're at 50. And temporarily it dropped us back to 30 profit. That's another loss, 8 black. So let's see if it tests this again here. We've had 3 losses in a row. Let's go up by another unit.
No more bets.
And spin. All right. Another loss, 8 black. So if we get a really long losing streak, it'll really test the safety aspects. And let's go up again to 70. After each loss, we go up 1 unit. And finally, we got a win on 12 red. So now we stay there at 70. We're going to rebet and spin. That's a win on 1 red. All right. Okay, so we're up 60. We need 70 to get to our next goal, so we stay right at 70 where we're at. That's a 36 red, and that's a win. So we got back to a session profit. Now let's shoot for 140.
No more bets.
We're back at 10 again, and safety red is working so far. That's a 16 red. That's new session profit at 140. Again, we're up 140. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And again, this was sent in by William B. And that's a 17 black. That's a loss, so we increase. But remember that we were up 140. So now we're going to be shooting for 150 session profit when we get some wins here. That's 11 black. That's a loss, so we increase by 1. All right, here we go. And again, remember we were at 140, so we'll be trying to get to 150 once we get some wins. That's a 34 red. So we're 10 away from that, so we reduce our bet from 30 all the way back to 10. And that way, if we lose, we only lose $10. If we win, we get new session profit. And you can see it saved us money there because we lost. So we just go back, we increase by another unit. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Safety red by William B. And that's a 16 red. Okay, that is a win. We're at 150. That's new session profit. We go back to 10. All right, here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a $10 win, and we're up 160. That's a new session profit again. And here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, let's go up by another unit. Okay, you can see we're at 150 profit right now. That's a 10 black, so that's a loss. All right, let's go ahead and increase again. Now we're at 30, and temporarily we drop back to 130 profit. And this is a $1,000 bankroll system, and that's a 00. So you can play this with dollar units and a $100 bankroll. That would be awesome. And if you wanted to play a very low risk, or you can play with a $1,000 bankroll like we're playing with today. And let's go ahead and spin again here. We increased after that loss. There's another loss there at 33 black, and let's see if it tests us some more. And because you can see we've lost 4 in a row now, which has dropped us back to 60 profit temporarily. And here we go. There's a win on 1 red. Okay, so we are currently $50 away from session profit, and we're at $50. So that's our bet. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a win on 16 red, so we achieved session profit. That means we go back to 10. Now we're going to try to get to 170. We're back at $10, and here we go. That's a 27 red. Okay, so we're up 170. Let's rebet and spin. Achieving new session profit with each $10 win right now. And that's a 4 black, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase. Remember, we were at 170, so 180 would be our next, if we establish new session profit, and that's a loss right there on 15 black. Let's see if it tests us again here. Let's increase again. Dropped us back to 140 temporarily. And here we go. It's another loss on 24 black, and we've already made it through some really rough patches today. Let's see if it really tests this again here. We increased by another unit after that loss. There's another loss. So we've had a bunch of losses in a row now, 4 in a row at this point. And it dropped us back to 70 temporarily. We're going to increase after that loss from 40 to 50. And remember, we were at 170. We'd be trying to get to 180 once we get a win. Okay, that was a $50 win. We're 60 away. So that means we stay at 50. We don't increase to 60 to get to that number. Let's go ahead and spin. But if we need to do less, we do adjust that. Okay, that's a win on 14 red. And the nice thing now is we only need a $10 win to get to new session profit. So let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 19 red, and we did achieve new session profit at 180. So we'll try to get to 190 now. Here we go again. And safety red's really working by William B today. That is a 33 black, and that's a loss. And remember, we were up 180 trying to get to 190 now. So we're going to increase by 1 unit after that loss and spin. Okay, that's a 9 red. Okay, that's a nice $20 win. That's new session profit at 190. So obviously, if you get the win at the $20 level, you always achieve session profit. And that's because you're basically, on that first bet, you're actually doubling it. Even though you're only increasing by a unit, you're actually doubling it. So only on the first one. So let's go ahead and increase. Remember, we were at 190. We're trying to get to 200. And again, if you win at the $20 level, you always achieve session profit. Same as if you win at the $10 level. And that's a 4 black, and that's a loss. Again, we're trying to get to 200 now for new session profit. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a win on 21 red. Let's see where that puts us. Okay, 190. So now all we need to get to our next session profit is $10. So we drop all the way back to 10. And we lost. But see how that really helped us by lowering the bet? Now we just go to 20. And guess what? If we get the win, we'll achieve new session profit at 200. And we did. Look at that. So we're up $200 now. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and go back to 10 and reset. And here we go. This is Safety Red by William B. Doing fantastic. And it's really been tested today, and it's recovered each and every time. So again, when you win at the $10 and $20 level, you're always increasing session profit. We're at 210 now. Let's go ahead and spin. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 10 black, and that's a loss. So we increase. And remember, we were up 220. So we would be trying to get to 230 now. That's pretty good for a safe roulette system. And has about half the bankroll as most of the systems we do. So that is a loss at 20. Let's go ahead and spin after we increase that bet to 30. Again, it's been real resilient today. We've had lots of losses, and it's been coming back great. So that's a $30 win. And now we only need $10 to get to new session profit. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a 5 red. That's new session profit. So now that's at 230. Now we'll be trying to get to 240. And we just go little by little. We just keep growing it. Just keep growing it and keep growing it. And that's a loss there at 28 black. So we were up 230 trying to get to 240. We'll increase the bet here. And again, if you win at 10 or 20, you always increase the session profit. But we didn't there because we lost twice in a row. So we increased by 1 unit again. Now we're at 30. Let's go ahead and spin. There we go. That's a 4 black, and that's a loss. So let's increase again. Let's see if it tests us here. That's 3 losses in a row. And it dropped us back to 170 temporarily. But every time it's come back. So let's see what happens here. There's another loss with 20 black. So that's 4 losses in a row. So you can see that's dropping our profits back. But every time we've recovered and got back to new session profit. Let's see if that continues. There's another loss, 8 black, so it's really testing us now. So if this really is the safest roulette system, it will survive this. And we have 5 losses in a row. Let's go ahead and spin at 60 now. We increased by 1 unit after losses. But man, there's another loss, so that is, what, 6 losses in a row? So it's really testing us now. Let's increase by 1 unit again. Now we're at 70. All right, let's see if we can get a red number. We finally did. That's a 7 red, so we stay right where we're at. And we're up 90. Let's rebet and spin. Let's see if we can recover from that many losses in a row. There's another win on 12 red. Okay, and you can see there I think we had 7 losses. Well, it's at six losses in a row there. Okay, so we're up 160. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin at $70. That's a win, and now we can reduce the bet. We don't reset, but we can reduce it, because remember we were trying to get to 240. We only need $10 to do that. So actually it is like resetting. We only need 10 to establish session profit. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a loss, so we increase by 1 unit again. Here we go. Now we're at 220, trying to get to 240. Here we go. That's another loss for black. Okay, and I really like how it reduces the bets when you don't have to get more. When it only takes a certain amount to get to session profit, it's basically not being greedy, and that's helping you out in the long run. So that's a $30 win, and we're up 230. We only need 20 now to get to new session profit at 250. So we'll reduce the bet to 20. And we got it. So that's new session profit. And we're up 250. Let's increase by 1 unit again here. And that's a 3 red. Okay, so we're up 260. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's new session profit. So we're up 270 now, trying to get to 280. Well, this is doing great for a really safe roulette system with a lower bankroll, and that's a 14 red. Again, you can also do this with a $100 bankroll and dollar units, so that's pretty awesome. And we're up 280. Let's rebet and spin here. And that's a 0, so that's a loss. We'll increase. But remember where we were at, we were up 280, so we're trying to get to 290. And we increased again there. Here we go. And that's a 13 black. That's a loss. So that temporarily sets us back to 250, but we'll keep increasing. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a loss on 28 black. So that's 3 losses in a row. Let's go ahead and increase. That dropped us back to 220 temporarily here. Okay, we finally got a win on 12 red, so we'll stay right where we're at. And let's see, we were trying to get to 290. So actually we only need 30. We can drop from 40 back to 30. And achieve that new session profit. There we go. That's a loss on 22 black, so that's good that we dropped the bet down. Now we go back up a unit, and it dropped us down to 230 temporarily. Here we go. Let's see a red number. That's not red, that's black, but that's okay. That's good. That's because this is safety red, and every time so far today it's come back, even when we've had multiple losses. We're at 50 now, and here we go. We're going up 1 unit on losses, but that's a win on 36 red. Fantastic. So we're up 240, and now we're 50 away. So that's how much we would stay at anyway. So we just bet 50, and if we get this, we'll be a new session profit. Let's get a red number here, and we did it. So we're only $10 away from $300 profit now. That's new session profit at 290. So we bet 10 on red, and here we go. and we didn't get it. So we will go up from 10 to 20. And again, anytime you win at 10 or 20, you always establish new session profit. So if we get this one, we'll also establish that, and we did. That's a 21 red. So we made $300 profit so far in a very short time, and then we go back to 10, and then we try to get to $310 profit. And again, this is a $1,000 bankroll system for $10 units, $100 bankroll for dollar units, and a lot of safety aspects to Safety Red by William B. Let's go ahead and increase from 10 to 20, and here we go. And that's a win. So again, anytime you win at 10 or 20, you establish new session profit. Now we're at 310, trying to get to 320.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And we've had some really rough patches where we've lost 5 or 6 or 7 times in a row, and we've made it through pretty easily. So let's go ahead and increase again. Now we're at 20. That's a 2 black, and that's another loss. So it might be testing us again and starting another losing streak. We were up 300. Let's go ahead and increase again, and here we go. That's another loss, 13 black. Let's see if it continues to test us again. That drops us back to 250 temporarily. We'll increase by 1 unit, and here we go. Okay, we got the win on 7 red. Let's see how far away we are. And we were at 310. So to get to new session profit, we'd be at 320. That's $30. So we'll drop from 40 back to 30. If we get this, we'll have new session profit. That's a loss, so we'll go up a unit. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll be at 40 now. You can see that dropped us back to 260 profit temporarily, and here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a good one. Okay, so we're at 300. We only need to get $20, so we drop our bet from 40 to 20. And if we achieve this, we'll achieve new session profit again. But we lost. That's a 13 black, so you can see how important it is that we dropped our bet. So we're going to go from 20 to 30 now. And spin. Here we go. This is Safety Red by William B., and it has been resilient today. But that's another loss. We're starting another losing streak. And you can see how many black numbers we've had. So that's a good sign that we're playing a system that wins when you hit red. And we've had almost all black numbers, and we're still have tons of profit here. So that's pretty cool. And we finally got another win there on 7 red. So let's see where we're at. To get back to 320, we only need, you can see we only need $30. So let's drop our bet from 40 back to 30. See if we can achieve new session profit, and here we go. And we did. Fantastic. So now we are at 320, trying to get to 330.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 00. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and we will double the bet. But actually, it's just going up a unit. Remember, we were at 320, though. That's important. And that's another loss, 8 black. So 2 losses in a row. Let's increase again. That drops us back to 290 profit temporarily here. All right, come on, red. And we got it, 9 red. Fantastic. Okay, so that gets us back up to 320. We only need 10 to get back in session profit. So here we go. And we got it. So this has been a really great roulette system. Let me know what you guys think of this Safety Red roulette system by William B. Because it does have a lot of safety features that helped us when things were going poorly and we didn't get greedy and try to make more money than we needed to. We reestablished our goals so that we would just barely achieve new profit each and every time, and we climbed that mountain up there. And let me know what you think down in the comments, as always. Also, remember to send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week at 7 a.m. Central Time. We test them out, and then it's your guys' turn to test them on your simulators. Let me know down in the comments what you think before you take it to the casino. And it's really important to everyone in the community, because before people go to the casino and try a system, They want to see your comments and see what you think as well. That's why this is such a great community. So keep sharing those comments and keep helping each other out. Let's keep growing this community. And if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. We just hit 50,000 subscribers as a community. So if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and give it a like if you're enjoying them. That'll really help our channel grow, and that will get more systems sent in each and every day. So the more people we can grow this community, the more good systems we're going to get sent in every day. So let's keep growing it, and I really enjoy seeing new systems every day. I hope you do as well. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.